My guest today is Angel Perpall, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Angel Perpall.
Perpall, Angel Perpall, aka the lovely Ruby. How
Ruby.
you doing, Ruby? Good.
I'm doing good. I'm good.
All right, all right. Okay, so let's hear it. What are you in for?
Well, I'm here currently for credit card credit card fraud, but I just had the number. So it's possession of financial transaction cards. And then they put me on a little rider and I caught another charge for fighting the police. So
Okay, hold on.
that's what I'm here for.
For anybody that doesn't know, explain what is a writer.
Okay, so a rider is basically you get your sentence in, and it's technically called a retained jurisdiction, and it's you go on a little 6 to 9 month bid where you do classes and you do treatment, and if you don't get in any trouble, like you get to get out
And
instead
you
of
got
like
in
doing
trouble.
your whole sentence. Yeah, I got in trouble.
All right. That's okay. We make mistakes. We make mistakes, and hopefully we learn, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. So you got in trouble for being in possession of credit card numbers, huh? What'd you get for that?
Mm. I got 3 plus 5.
Three fixed and five indeterminate. Is that what it is?
Indeterminate.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. And how long you been down?
Um, 3. I've been down 3 already.
Oh, so you're up for board, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? They call it board out there?
Yeah, they are. I've already went to board and they granted it to me and they said I can get out in October. So I'm just
Oh,
waiting.
Yuki, that's what's up. That's right. October. That's right around the
I know.
corner. Ain't too far
About
away.
to hit the streets.
Huh?
I said I'm about to hit the streets. Let's get it.
So what you gonna do? You gonna fuck shit up when you get out? Are you going straight or what's happening? What do you got? You got plans for the future?
I've always been a straight. I'm a square, honestly. Like I've always been a straight person. Like
Yeah,
I just, I just chase my dreams, honestly. Like I mean, now that I've been down, like this time around, I just know that I want to start a business. So,
yeah.
like I
Any
want to
idea
do
what
my
kind of business?
business. I want to say that again.
What kind of business you interested in?
Okay, so it's basically gonna be a food prep packaging business to where I send out ingredients and recipes and basically to gain awareness on the type of meals that us as inmates make behind bars and yeah,
So
so it's gonna be called
are we talking about like prison dishes? Like is that what
yeah, it's
tuna
gonna be
fish?
prison dishes.
You sending
Say
like
that again.
you sending out the squeezed cheese and the packaged rice and summer sausage and
The Cactus Annie's tortillas. That's yeah.
okay.
That's what I
All
want
right.
to do. So it can
That's
be
right.
authentic as possible, you know?
Yeah. And you're just doing that. You're just planning on doing that like delivery or not a like a brick and mortar type business.
No, it's gonna be definitely remote and it's gonna be delivery based and down the road I do have a goal of like doing a food truck and having it spotlight and promote that side of
Okay.
the business as well.
All right. That's pretty good. You know, I interviewed another girl. She had she was planning on doing like a prison themed tattoo shop, and
Okay.
I suggested like, hey, if you're gonna do the prison themed tattoo shop, a couple of things you might consider is like putting in like like bunk beds. You'd be like, go ahead and lay down on the bunk. I'll tattoo you up. You know what I mean? Like put in
That's the
some
way to hear it. Yeah.
yeah, lay people down. All right, I
Okay.
got you, and then like give them a choice. Do you want me to use a real gun or do you want me to use a prison gun? What do you like? What's your preference? Because I
Mhm.
mean, like people put it down in prison. I got some tattoos in prison. They came out all right, and then that was the other thing. I said, man, you could even hook it up to where you got somebody in there making like prison burritos and something like that. Make a
Right.
whole fucking thing of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a
That
good
sounds
idea.
dope.
That's a good idea, Ruby. You got any kind of people on the outside that are gonna help you with that or what?
I mean, not too much. I just have like my spiritual people out there, my spiritual mentors talking about helping me with it. I
Okay.
have a foster mom who
Oh,
works at a college, so she'd be willing to post it up on their bulletin boards out there on the campus. So
nice.
that's what I'm banking on. And then when I get out, I'll be able to, reach out to more potential customers. So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that.
Nice. That's what's up, Ruby. Yeah, and you know what? I applaud you for thinking that out and making some plans for yourself because all too often, I've met people in prison and they're like, we always get in them conversations, and I ask them like, well, what do you plan on doing when you get out? Oh, I'm gonna get a job. I'm like, okay. Anything more than that? Like any kind of specific job? Nah, I just want to work.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's not a plan. Like you gotta have something more substantial than that. You gotta have something you can bite into, not just random fucking job. Like that ain't no kind of plan. You know what I mean? You gotta have something specific in mind, something to aim for.
hmm
So that's good, man. Where you from, Ruby?
Say that again.
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Georgia. So I was originally born in Miami, Florida, but about like 5 or 6, we moved out to Georgia, and so I was raised there most of my life. And yeah, I don't know how I got to Idaho. I mean, my mom, she came up here in the middle of winter, like,
Oh,
and then she ended up getting real sick, and so I came up here to help her, and
oh.
I ended up having a falling out to the point where she ended up calling my PO, and then it just got real messy at that point. So
Now,
I
is
got a new
this
charge.
your biological mom or your foster mom you're referencing?
No, well, honestly, well, she's my auntie, the one that I'm talking about, but she adopted me when I was 2, so she's
Okay,
pretty much my mama.
okay. Is this the same one you're talking about that's gonna help you when you get out?
No, no.
No.
My foster mom is so it's a long story, but basically when she called my PO on me, I end up getting put in foster care of my child. And the one that's gonna help me when I get out is my foster mom who took us in, me and my daughter.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's right. That's what's up. That's good. You guys have a good relationship. You said
Yes,
you got kids, huh? One or more than one?
yeah. I got 2. I got a girl and a boy.
How old?
9 and 4.
Okay. And you're maintaining a relationship with them. You talk to them. Who are they with right now?
Well, they're with my auntie, and she's I don't know, she's a real finicky individual. She really values her privacy.
Yeah,
Um, so it's been really hard to keep in contact with them.
yeah,
So the best that I can do, honestly, is just continue writing them on a monthly basis, and
yeah,
sometimes she lets me talk to them, but it's very rare.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm sure you're gonna make efforts to establish establish a relationship with them when you get out, huh?
Definitely, like that's definitely the goal. Like, as soon as I get out, I gotta. That's priority number one.
That's right. Okay. That's what's up. So you grew up mainly in Georgia, huh?
Yeah, I grew up mainly in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, little
Okay.
small town country.
And what was that like? You said you didn't you said what happened to your mom? Your bio mom.
She's a crackhead. Like, that's as
Oh,
far as I know about it. She's a
yeah,
yeah, she was in and out of the system. She was in and out of prison,
yeah,
and so my auntie took me in, and um, as far as I know, she just never wanted to really have a relationship, or she was just too deep in her addiction to
yeah.
really be able to choose me. So,
Well, how does it? Do you feel like
but
do
so
you feel like you're negatively impacted by that? Does that affect you? You carry that with you?
for sure, like it's definitely I don't know, it's definitely I guess written in my blood or written in my DNA that I was supposed to go through this situation because
Yeah,
it feels like my whole family has went through it.
yeah.
So
Well,
I don't know, some people call it
at
generational
least you're not the
curses.
black sheep.
I think I am though. I really do. I feel like I am.
Oh,
Like
really?
I feel like I am. Like Yeah, because I'm the baby on both sides,
Yeah,
like biological and with my auntie side. And, like growing up with my auntie was just at a certain point, it got really hard. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed. I don't know if it was just me growing up into a woman,
yeah.
but something switched. She just started abusing me. Like she started getting my brothers to beat on me and all types of stuff. So
What?
it was just,
Really? How old were you
yeah,
when
so I
that started?
running 12.
12. And she was getting your brothers to like actually physically assault you or what?
Oh yeah, for sure. And these not just like no 120, 34 pound boys. Like these are like 500 pound boys. Like these are
What?
big niggas, bro. I
Wow.
mean, I could fight.
Yeah,
I ain't
well,
lost a fight since. So
I'm sure you had to. And okay, so if you don't mind me asking, was it just is that as far as the abuse went, or were there other elements involved, if you know what I mean?
no, there wasn't other elements involved with this family, but like with my before my auntie got me, my biological brother actually abused me sexually. So
Right.
that, yeah.
Wow.
hmm
And when did that start?
As far as I know, I was 2.
Really? And it continued for how long?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
remember it, but like I don't remember like I don't know being a kid like that is only thing you remember is traumatic stuff. Like I can only
Right.
remember traumatic stuff. I wasn't really conscious of how long I was with them, or
Yeah. So,
so
so,
I don't know.
are you familiar with the term ruminating?
No, I'm not.
That's a term they use in psychology when it's because it's I learned about it because it's something I used to do, which is just basically like replaying all those traumatic experiences just like over and over like it's a fucking broken record. Do you do that?
hmm
You do it
Yeah,
still.
I used to. Honestly, like I just went through this like crazy miraculous healing journey to
Really?
the point because it was like that to the point where like I would replay it like to the point where what my biological brother did to me, it was weird, but like I used to get like these traumatic like they're called like they're flashbacks, but like it's deeper than that. They're called arousals and sensational
Okay.
flashbacks. It's like I could literally feel what he had done to me, and it'd pop up like at the most random times. I
Yeah.
would have like really bad traumatic dreams,
Yeah.
like to the point where they they were weekly. Like I used to always expect them to come like on a weekly basis. That's how frequent they were, and I used to keep a dream log and stuff like that. And I don't know, like back in October we had this one intern come in, and she was just in college herself, and
Hmm.
I don't know, she started counseling me, and with that coupled with like I believe in God, and like I just really, cried out to him, and yeah, I don't know, by from October to December, like I haven't had a bad dream since. I haven't had any more of those traumatic arousals or anything like that. So like
Wow. Since
I don't
October?
really have anymore.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. I'm really glad for you, Ruby. That's good. That's a good thing, man. Because I
Thank you.
know, I used to, like I said, I used to, have a lot of issues with poor mental health myself, and that's that's good. Man. Once you can get past that and move on from and that shit, because I used to carry it. I was like, oh, here's some more
Right.
trauma. Let me pile it on there and carry it with me every fucking where I go, and it would affect the way that I interact with people and like everything. I would view everything through that filter, through that filter of
Right.
trauma, and it's difficult to move past that. So I'm glad you had that little awakening. So
Thank you.
how'd you do in school?
Oh, I was a great student in school. Like I was that type of student that was so far ahead of her class that like I started getting in trouble because I was so bored.
Yeah.
Like I was gifted ever since I was kindergarten, so I used to be in gifted. In seventh grade, I was in magnet school. I
Okay.
was a magnet school student. I used to go to A.R. Johnson. And I don't know, my mama took me out, and this is when the abuse started. It was weird. My mama took me out 'cause she said I was getting too smart. That was her exact words. But
No,
so,
Ruby,
yeah, I
you
feel
are
like she,
serious.
Yeah, she took me out of a magnet school, like, and said that I was getting too smart.
Oh,
I
that's
think she felt threatened. I
crazy.
don't
She felt threatened. That's what it is. She felt threatened. She felt intimidated. And you know what?
know.
That's
Yeah.
that's her playing that zero sum game. It's she can't win
Mhm.
if you're winning. It's somebody got to lose
Mhm.
in order for her to win. That's that type of mentality. Like, and if
Yeah.
you're winning, then she's
Yeah.
losing, and she don't want to be on the losing end. Man, that sucks. That
From there,
sucks.
that's life got like my grades started dropping from there,
Yeah.
like because I just started hanging out with well, honestly, I've never been the type to just hang out with the wrong crowd. I was the wrong crowd. Like don't be hanging around me.
All right. All right.
You gonna be jacking shit with people. You gonna be freaking robbing. You gonna be
Yeah.
doing all this crazy stuff to make some money. Because
All right, let's see if we can knock it out. So you said you were the shit disturber, right? So you said, if anybody else, it was you the one saying, yeah, let's go get into some shit, right? So do you feel like you were an outcast, or do you feel like you made friends pretty easily, and people would just flock to you, and you'd be like, all right, now let's go get into some shit.
yeah, I feel like I definitely wasn't an outcast. I've always been like easily approachable type thing. I don't know, but I always felt different though. Like I wasn't like the most popular person, but like I don't know, but everybody was cool with me. So
Okay, all right, that's what's up. Uh, so you got caught up for fraud. Did you have any kind of struggles with addiction or no?
no, I didn't have any struggles with addiction. Like my whole family is like drug addicts, so like I think it just kind of scared me straight. Like I don't want to be that way, so I'm
Yeah.
just not gonna touch it.
Yeah, you know what, I can relate too. I come from a family alcoholics, and they're like mean, macho, abusive alcoholics. So same thing. I like I don't fucking look at alcohol as the devil or anything, but I just really don't have any interest in it. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah. So okay, so with all the shit that you've been through, how are you feeling about the state of your mental health right now? Is golden, or you think you say you don't have no more nightmares, and you ain't carrying that shit around, like you feel like you're good, or
I mean, I feel like there's always room for improvement. Like, I feel like I'm at the best place I've ever been in my life. Like,
yeah, nice.
like I don't let a lot of stuff affect me like I used to. So,
Yeah,
like,
that's
if
good.
it's not serving me or if it's not making me feel good, I'm just gonna let it go, honestly.
Exactly. That's right. If it ain't benefiting you, it ain't serving you well, let that shit go. That's the best thing to do. What do you think would surprise people about prison life?
Um, I think what was surprise I don't know. I can only speak about like my experience in Idaho.
Yeah.
Like, I think somebody would be very surprised that like things that go on in down south prisons don't happen here, and like I think it would definitely surprise people to know that like if I mean if your people just so happen to get locked up in an Idaho facility, like they at the best place they could ever be at because like
What?
now that I've been down this, yeah, I'm just saying like
Really?
this is the best opportunity for a
You're the
person to
only
like
person
change
that I,
themselves.
you're the only person I've heard say that about Idaho prison. And from everything that I'm hearing, that place sounds like a hellhole. You know they incarcerate women at 3 times the national average in Idaho, right?
Yeah, but then again, but their crime rate is so low. Like Idaho is so safe. Like they're safe as hell.
I
And
mean,
it's because they lock everybody up. They
yeah,
don't be
I
playing with these
mean,
people.
all right. I mean, that's
It's so
good.
safe.
That's good. You got a positive take on it. I don't know because I was just talking to somebody yesterday, and they're talking about like black mold all in the ceilings and some more
That's
stuff.
probably true, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just be like, I done been to a Georgia facility, and it's just like this is better. Like you got
Really?
school out here, yeah. You got so many opportunities and self improvement classes to go to. Like
So are
it's
you
just
doing
really,
you taking any vocational training or any doing any schooling or anything like that?
yeah. I'm in college right now, getting my business administration degree, like
Are
my
you?
associates in it. So
Right on,
Yeah,
Ruby.
like
Right on. That's good shit, man. I'm proud of you. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Then you can be able to put that to use when you open your food business, huh?
exactly. Now you see how the pieces fit together.
That's what's up. That's right, Ruby. So, okay, that's what's up. What kind of stuff you do for fun in there, Ruby?
I just I like to write. I do music, so like I'm outside of here. I'm Ruby Bell,
Yeah.
RUBYBEL, and I
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if we can make it through the rest without getting cut off.
okay. Let's try.
All right.
All right, you said outside of you said what I do for fun. I
Yeah, you
usually
got
just I'm
hobbies or
just
anything like
journaling.
that?
I'm journaling. I'm writing music.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Oh, okay. So do you have any kind of you got any kind of social media pages or anything like that?
yeah. My Instagram is I_am_Ruby Bell, and that's Ruby Bell with one L. So
Okay.
yeah, if y'all ever wanna check me out, I got links to my music and all that stuff in there.
There you go. Anybody watching, check out Ruby's stuff on Instagram. Show her some love, show her some support. Help her make better decisions in the future. That's what's best for
Hell
society,
yeah,
right?
that's right. That's right.
That's what's up. All right. Is there anything positive you can say about your experience in prison?
Yeah, it definitely has. Prison has definitely given me the time to just really utilize the tools and utilize the tools to just help me better myself as a person, which includes me being a better mother, which includes me being a better friend, and just really giving me the information I need to chase after my dreams and make it
Okay.
practical.
That's what's up, Ruby. I like that. I like hearing that. That's good stuff. I tell people all the time, prison don't do shit for you except give you the time and the space to do for yourself. That's what you got to do in there. If
Hmm.
you don't do it, you're headed for disaster when you
Right.
come. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any especially crazy experiences you'd like to share? It could be something you saw, something you did, inside, outside, whatever. Lay it
Okay.
on
I'm
me.
gonna just say it. I'm gonna just keep it all the way real.
Let's
So
go.
I
Keep
got
it
this new
real.
charge.
Oh, all right.
I got this new charge for fighting the police, and I was talking to a pen pal of mine at one point, and this dude convinced me to try to do my time at a mental health hospital. Okay, and so he tells me what I need to do, which doesn't seem too crazy to me because in Georgia, like it's normal to flood your cell, to get mad, flood your cell, like spread stuff everywhere. It's normal.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but these people I was batshit crazy, which is probably is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna just tell the world, fuck it.
There we go. Let's hear it.
Ruby Bell, Ruby Bell really did this. I took my freaking bunkie as hostage. I would not let her out the room, and I flooded the entire room. I got naked, and then I attempted to throw shit at an officer.
Okay,
There it
you
is.
attempted. You attempted. You didn't. It didn't land.
I know, so I rubbed it on the wall.
All right. And so let me ask
I
you,
did it.
the purpose in doing this was what? To try to get out of that prison into somewhere a better situation?
Yeah, so basically, I was trying to be able to, like, basically plead insanity on
Right.
this new charge that I got for
Yeah.
fighting the police, so I can
Okay.
go to a mental health hospital because, like, I guess mental health facilities are like lenient. They're sweet. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what this dude was trying to tell me.
Yeah.
But
I've heard the same.
come to find, Idaho don't even do that. You can't freaking plead insanity here.
No.
Just did all that for no
All
reason.
that for nothing. Hey, you know what? I've been through some stuff like that too, man. Don't even trip. It's all right. I know a lot of people. You ain't the only one. You ain't alone.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right. So, last two questions. What would you say to anybody who believes, Ruby, you don't deserve a second chance? What would you tell them people?
I would just tell them to look at my track record outside of here. And I mean, it's almost impossible, but you got to observe me inside of here. And then you're going to have to wait to see me when I get out. You're going to have to wait
Yeah.
because just because I got these